Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm rolling out the red carpet for TikTok's latest drama. Drama llama. If you remember Charlotte's drama llama, this is like legit lore. This is Charlotte Dobre lore from like 10 years ago. If you remember the Charlotte Dobre drama llama, please speak up in the comments.
I think I just lost a friend. Get ready with me while I tell you what happened. About 2 weeks ago, I get a text from my friend. Been friends for about 5 years now, and she's inviting people to her birthday celebration, which is at the end of the month. So I get a text message from her, and she's saying that she wants to celebrate her birthday in Italy. Right off the bat, I was like, okay, that's not, what I was expecting, but whatever, it's your birthday. Like, let me just keep reading the text and see what this is about. So the rest of the message goes on to say that she wants to celebrate 5 days in Italy and get an Airbnb with 10 of us. She said the Airbnb would be $13.50 per person. I've never stayed in an Airbnb, and I've also never been to Italy, so I really did not know like if these prices were, reasonable or whatever, but we would have to obviously pay for our own airfare. Off the bat, it was already becoming like really expensive. In addition to the stay in the Airbnb and the travel, she also let us know in a group chat that she wanted to get a boat for a day, which would be an additional cost, and that there would be 2 nights where we would have like a 7 or 8 course dinner that would not be included in the trip. This is a lot. It then went on to say that everything else would be taken care of, just that we would have to tip the staff in the room and all of that. I'm just like, okay, I don't think I'm gonna be able to participate. I text her privately and I'm just like, hey, super excited for you to celebrate your birthday in Italy. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it. She writes me back asking why. I just write her, I'm like, oh, getting that time away from work and being able to travel, like that just would not really be responsible for me right now. And just something when you get back to the city, like maybe a dinner or a spa day, whatever, like I can totally come. She's just basically saying, I don't understand why you can't come. I'm giving you advance notice.
Okay, it's not about advance notice. Listen, it's your birthday. You can do whatever the hell you want on your birthday. If you want to be extras and you want to go to Italy with your friends, by all means. Like that's a lot. I'm not gonna lie. That's a lot, bestie, okay? But if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. However, Mike heard that. However, you cannot be mad at people for not being able to afford that, okay? That is extra. That is a lot. I don't care if you're getting discounts here and there on like, food or whatever. Like, you're looking at like several $1,000s, okay? Not everybody can afford that. And not everybody wants to do that. I'm sorry. No, absolutely not. I just like literally hate being a burden to other people. Like, I'm starting to look at like wedding stuff and like, we have the idea that we might do something destination, but we want to make it as easy and as inexpensive for people as possible. And by the way, that's a wedding. This is a birthday, okay? Your birthday comes every year.
I want to celebrate my birthday. You were just asking me what I want to do for my birthday. This is what I want to do. I would love to have you there. She writes back like, also for the Airbnb that I want to get, it really works well with 10 people, and that way we can keep the cost down. And I was just like,
oh, that's why she wants you there?
You can't go. I'm giving you such long notice. And then it just stops for like 3 days. We don't talk. And I'm like, okay, whatever. She posts a story on Instagram. One of those stories that she shared, somebody else's post, says, moving into like a new season on life. I'm no longer hanging out with broke people. Your network is your net worth, like all of these things. I text her and I'm like, hey, like, is everything okay? Like, I saw your Instagram post. And she writes back, she's just like, oh, which post are you talking about? And I was like, your story that said that you were moving into like a new season and blah, 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 blah. And she's like, what about it? And I'm like,
that's passive aggressive.
Is everything okay? Who are you talking about? She's like, what do you think I'm like talking about you? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm wondering if you are because of everything that's going on with your birthday. Now, mind you, I have known her for about 5 years. So I'm in a little bit of a shock when she's responding this way. So just like, okay, like I don't, I'm sorry if you're upset that I can't come to your birthday. Like I thought I explained myself pretty well. She just writes me back and she's like, babe, like it's really not that serious. You don't need to take everything online so seriously. Oh, that was 2 weeks ago. I haven't heard anything from her since. I've tried texting, I've tried calling, absolutely nothing. So I'm really not sure where we stand right now. Part of me feels, really bad, but the other part of me is kind of just like, you were clear.
Don't.
So the other part of me is like kind of sad, and I don't really know what I should do, if I should reach out again or just like wait till after her birthday, see how it all plays out. Here's the final look. Hope you guys like it. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. If anyone else can relate to this, like what did you do in this situation? You remain friends with the person.
I mean, listen, if she's gonna hold that over your head, not everybody's in the same financial position as you, okay? And it's just funny because this person who expects all the bells and whistles for their birthday, she expects people to show up in droves and spend thousands of dollars on her birthday. Those are the same people that will totally forget about your birthday. Like, I guarantee you, this doesn't know when your birthday is. You should ask her, by the way. You should ask her, be like, okay, well, like, just out of curiosity, do you like happen to know when my birthday is? Listen, we're all getting to an age, and I know that because I look at my demographics. We're not all having, you know, the crazy birthday parties anymore. Like, I feel like maybe when you do like 50 years old or something like that, you can have like a crazy birthday. 30's another big one. But like, realistically, we're not all showing up in droves for people's birthdays anymore. Like, it's gonna be like,
okay, is it like free? Am I available?
I would way rather have like an intimate birthday where I like take out a friend, you know, we have like a nice dinner together, we do a nice spa day, than to like spend thousands of dollars on a birthday trip. It's just silly. It's just silly. And like, I would feel bad asking that of people. How do you not feel bad?
But wait, we have a part two.
I definitely just lost a friend, so get ready with me while I give you an update on what happened with text messages and screenshots. So I wake up to 3 or 4 text messages from my friend, pissed off that I made a video. She saw the video that I made talking about her birthday, and she went off on these messages. Basically just saying like, why did you make a video about me, painting me in a bad light and making it seem like I was taking advantage of you and all of these things, because now you have a bunch of people just thinking that I'm a bad person. And at first when I was reading them, I guess I could understand why somebody would be mad if they had their friend make a video about them on social media. But then I went on to read the messages, and it was just kind of, she was calling me petty, saying, you know, be for real, like why would you do something like this? You're just mad that you can't afford to go on the trip and all these other things. And I was just like,
listen, was this not the same person that posted on social media that she doesn't hang out with broke people? Why is she allowed to post that, but you're not allowed to tell a story? And if people draw conclusions from that story, they draw those conclusions. I don't actually think that you painted her in a bad light at all. It's just people's interpretation of that puts her in a bad light. Like, it's not your fault that she puts herself in a bad light. We don't like bad lighting here. We got the beauty light, we got the diffuser, we don't have no bad light. No bad light, no bad energy.
this is really crazy because I made a video. I didn't state your name, and this is what I responded back to her. I was like, I didn't state your name in the video. I didn't tag you. I also said that I look so stupid right now, and that the entire group chat that I was in, she removed me from the group chat on WhatsApp, but the entire group chat that I was in is apparently laughing at me right now. They're all just kind of thinking that I look really petty and stupid, and I'm just jealous that I can't go on this trip. I try to like not get like worked up and upset over it, because it really brings me back to when I was in high school and friendships would sort of end this way. The rest of that message was just like, imagine being in your feelings because you can't go on a trip. I'm like, wow, like she, you know, she's going off, like she's obviously really upset. So for a minute I was thinking, okay, should I take the video down? But then I was like, no, I didn't say her name. Like I didn't, nobody knows who I'm talking about. They also sent me like one of those voice note things, but I think that was honestly just a butt dial, because it just sounded like it was a group of people sort of laughing, like nothing was really even said. So I respond and I'm just like, wow, like I don't even know why you're acting like this towards me, because I honestly really don't. I have no idea if there's something going on that I have nothing to do with, and I'm talking about like a complete change in someone's personality towards me. I'm at a loss for words. I'm just so confused. And another thing that I noticed is that I had not heard from her in about 2 weeks. Suddenly I make a video, she sees it, which I felt like there was a good chance that she was going to see the video, and then she contacts me. For me, that's something like, okay, so you never gonna say anything if I didn't say anything publicly at all. Then she calls me because she has some stuff at my store that she obviously is going to want to pick up. But while we were on the phone, she's like, okay, like I hope you're not going to try to keep my stuff at your store either. Like I'm going to need to come and pick those up. And then I'm like, yeah, like obviously I'm not going to keep your stuff. Like you're about to just be arguing and beefing with yourself online, because there's no way that I'm going back and forth with you on a social media platform when we just have each other's numbers and we could duke it out that way. And I'm like, duke it out. I'm like, why are you so angry?
Duke it out.
On the phone. I'm like, why are you so angry? Responds back, she's like, I'm not angry. She's like, you're the one who's angry making videos on social media. I feel like I'm being gaslighted, because I'm like, I said, you're the one who was posting memes and stuff on your stories.
Literally.
Clearly about me. And she's like
yeah,
I said
literally.
Before, she's like, you can't be thinking every single thing online is about you. And I'm like, but the
well,
timing,
neither can she.
Timing of what you said, and also what you just said in your messages, calling me brokey and all that stuff, it literally sounds like you were talking about me publicly.
True.
Before I even made any video explaining what happened, which I'm allowed to do. So hours go by, and she texts me again, and she's just like, I just feel like if you had a problem, you should have just came to me instead of going to social media. I'm gonna send my brother to the store to pick up my stuff that I have there. And I'm just like, haven't said anything back. I don't really know everyone who was going to be going on the trip. I probably only know like 3 or 4 other women besides her, but I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be friends with any of the people in the group chat, because at this point it's really awkward. I'm not really just losing, one friend. I feel like I'm, just kind of outcasted by a group of women York City, and they go to places that I go to, so it's not like I'm not going to see these people. And it just, for me, it's just so awkward. Feels like Mean Girl. After reading the comments under that video, I did not even realize that that was just a price that was completely like insane, because I had never been to Italy. And like I said, I had never really rented an Airbnb with 10 people.
Okay, like, it's not just like Italy, it's the fact that she wants to go on a destination birthday trip. That is a lot for people. I'm willing to do that for like a bachelorette, and that's only if I really like you. I'm not going on no bachelorette trip that's thousands of dollars if I don't consider you a very, very, very close friend. But a birthday? And like, I feel like she was just like, the way that she put it, like,
oh yeah, like we kind of need 10 people and like it would just be, you know, make the price better for everyone.
so that's why you invited me? Like, okay, nice to know your thought process on that. No, it's extra. It's extra. But the thing is like, if that's what you want to do and you have friends that want to go with you, and I'm sure you guys will have a great time, but you cannot be mad if someone cannot not only muster up thousands of dollars, but also take the time off work. Not everybody would be able to do that, and not everybody would want to do that. Like, normalize just being like, yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to. Sorry.
Sure what was going on in that sense financially with her, what she was doing. I'm not even sure if anybody else in the group is agreeing to this. I don't know if they worked something else out. I absolutely have no idea. Like I said, like, I am now out of the group chat. It's really hard at this age to make friends, especially in a city like New York. So that does suck, and that's very awkward for me. This is the final look. Hope you guys like it. I went with a new big wig. Thank you guys for listening to this crazy personal story of mine. And yeah, losing friends, I guess, is part of life. So on to bigger and better things. I'll see you guys soon.
Okay, but to be fair though, babe, like, I don't really feel like you lost much of a friend. If she was gonna get mad that you, like, you know, didn't really feel like this was an expense that you could manage, if she was gonna go online and like talk crap about you and say, oh, like, you know, demean you and say you're broke and stuff, and she doesn't want to be around you because you don't have like enough money, like, that's, or about anybody. The fact that you would, even if it wasn't about you, the fact that she's going online and saying that about someone, like, you didn't go online and say that about her. You just said, I feel like I'm losing a friend. I feel very sad. This is the situation. Not,
oh, like, this, like, she's just so insane. Like, she's spending all this money, blah, blah, blah.
no, she got mad because I'm assuming that there were a lot of people that were like, what the is this girl on? Asking people to spend thousands of dollars on her birthday. You're cray cray. She saw that. She saw the public response and she didn't like it. You didn't lose a friend, an enemy was revealed, literally. Like, I don't really feel like this girl was much of a friend to begin with. I don't think you lost much. Babe, it's not that serious. Don't take things online so serious is how you should respond. Literally, like, how is it that what she posted, which is super, like, snobby, how is what she posted okay, but what you posted not okay? Yeah, she called you brokey. Like, give me a frickin' break, dude. You're gonna be brokey after your birthday trip. The moment she mentioned your new apartment, you should have known it's beyond the trip. Yeah, it's, she's got a hate on for you, honey. Your video actually helped me. I was really upset a friend of mine didn't say yes to my birthday trip, and your video gave me perspective. Good, I'm glad that you learned something, girl. And listen, like I said, for the third time, it's your birthday. You can do whatever the hell you want, but you can't expect everybody to be able to afford it, okay? I would say, like, in a situation like that, I would, you know, offer to take a friend out for dinner. I would, you know, be like, I'll come over with snacks. We'll have, like, you know, an intimate thing where we actually get to spend time together, you know, that kind of thing. Make up for the fact that you can't be there for a friend's birthday, but, like, you know, not everybody can afford it. Same with bachelorettes, same with weddings, you know, like, it's just, if you're gonna have a destination anything, you have to be okay with people not coming. Oh God, I don't think we can show this. Oh God. The beach? Really? At the beach. Did you all see the video of the people in the park and you're like,
Oh, like, I'm gonna do that too.
ew. Like, let me just take a look around. Look at this. Okay, there's kids. There's one kid is right here. Just by this video, I can see that there is one kid in the background. At least one kid in the background on a public beach. Foul.
Yes, I thought about doing this, but not until after the fact, because everything happened so fast. I was just in shock. But the good news is that my sister's boyfriend actually threw a rock at them, but of course they didn't notice because they were doing busy, you know what. And a lot of people are saying, mind your own business, blah, blah, blah.
No.
But it's like, how am I supposed to mind my own business?
They're not minding
when
their
they are
business.
literally right next to us. And here's
In
another
your
thing
business.
people are saying. They thought that we pulled up next to them. No, they literally sat down right next to us. And I got weird vibes from the beginning. It was weird because they weren't even talking to each other. They were just like so drunk and just like listening to music, blasting Spanish music. And even before that, they were so unbothered that we had an umbrella. That blue umbrella that you see in the video was our umbrella. And the wind was so strong that it literally flew on them. And they didn't even care. They didn't even react to anything. And you clearly saw they didn't even react to the cops or nothing.
I will not be minding my business, especially when my business is being disrupted by your business that you are conducting on the beach, Missy, Mister. Skeeful. The people that are telling you to mind your own business at this video also want to be able to do exactly what this couple is doing in public. Like, why defend them? I don't get it. Stop defending them!
17 and a half years married, 4 kids. I begged this man, please, I've never been out of the U.S. Can we please go out of the U.S.? No. I get a text from him 5 minutes ago. What does it say? Hey, I need your permission. It's in the planning, but me and Erin, his fiance, are taking her kids and he wants to take Kylie to Mexico. 17 and a half years. And now you're giving this woman everything that I begged you for.
Oh, girly pop. It is so true. If he wanted to, he would. And guess what? He does want to, just not with you. That's what's up. I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm saying that because we accept what we think we deserve. Let that sink in. You should not be accepting this. And I'm guilty of it too, believe me. Have accepted. Not so much now. I'm pretty happy now, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm just saying I accepted some pretty terrible treatment. And it wasn't until I stopped accepting that treatment did I get the treatment that I deserved. Cause like you give them an inch and they'll take a mile, okay? It's like even boils down to someone saying like,
Oh, I don't want a relationship.
right, you know, like you're seeing someone and he's like,
Oh, I'm not interested in a relationship right now.
and then like 1 week later he's dating someone like officially and it's like, no, bestie, he just didn't want a relationship with you. Me, I'm bestie. I'm talking to myself. Financial freedom would solve everything for a lot of women. Okay, all right, this is a very hot take. I do agree with this, okay? I do think it's good to have your own things going on. I think it's sad that you rely on this man, bestie, for a vacation. You should be able to take yourself on a vacation if you want to. It shouldn't be up to him. They always give the next girl or other girl the things you beg for because he remembers you wanting it so bad and he thinks it'll make her happy. That part. Or maybe they do it to spite you, you know? He just wanted you to know they are going. Interesting that was the next comment down the line. It's like,
Oh, well, I f***ed up once. I'm not gonna do it again.
men change for the right one. If he's not doing it for you, you ain't the one. That is sad. That is very, very sad. But hey, go out and get your bag, bestie. Go get that bag. Take yourself on a vacation. You don't need anybody to provide for you, okay? You don't. That time I moved a guy's hairline in his sleep and he tried to put it back.
That time I moved a guy's hairline in his sleep and tried to put it back.
Yo, I'm not even mad. That is really, really cool. I'm all for it. Why not? If someone's confidence is being affected by the fact that they're losing their hair, women get hair extensions, we get eyelash extensions, we do all the bells and whistles, okay? If a man can't do this for himself, it's a cruel world we live in. That is crazy though, that it's coming off in chunks like that. Like, that looks really good. Like, I'm like, wow, pretty decent. Our turn to request swimming on a first date. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. But hey, I don't mind it. It's not a problem for me. If someone is balding and they want to do that, like, by all means, wear your toupees, get your plugs, get your hair transplants, do all of it. If it's going to make you feel confident, honey, do it. It's wild that, like, you can even push it around like that. Grabs liquid eyeliner from At least you can draw the hair like strokes. That actually looks rather blunt. Like, that is a blunt edge. Perhaps drawing the strokes would look good. The way I would have urgently gathered my belongings.
When someone decides to purposely go through the dance.
Oh, okay, so they know it? Well, this wasn't planned? No, this has to have been, oh, that was planned. That was not. That was not. Okay, I thought you were talking about that couple. Oh, come on, buddy. Okay, listen, all right. On the one hand, I'm like, this is a public street. You can do whatever the hell you want. But, like, come on. He was doing that to be a dick. Like, he was. It's one thing if an influencer is just, like, taking photos and being kind of obnoxious and whatever. I'm like, wow, this is a performance. Like, this is amazing. These guys are artists. Let's it's like, would you stand in front of a busker and kind of, like, heckle them and stuff? Like, probably not, right? Like, that's not the same thing as kind of like walking in front of an influencer that's like taking a photo and being obnoxious, okay? These people are artists. They're doing a video shoot. Yes, it's a public street and people can walk if they want to, but like, you don't have to walk through the formation. Through the formation? There's very clearly room on this sidewalk to avoid them, okay? I feel like this is the wrong audience for this, this take. I think half of you are gonna be like,
Man, Charlotte, they're doing it in the middle of the street. They have to do whatever they want, so is he.
It's like, okay, yes, but like, you don't have to. You don't have to. That's just me though. Like, I will see people doing this in public and I will like, you know, get another angle. Like, I will push people aside and be like, there is art being created here. Move aside. Step aside. Behold, the artists. Yeah, that's horrible, but so is blocking off 90% of a street. Yes, I get where you're coming from as well. I do. But like, still though, like still. Public place, it warmed my heart when he walked through. Okay, see, I'm in the minority. I am. Work at the Roundhouse Pub in the background. It's a public footpath. They just dance for like 8 hours and you can't get past. Okay, that's not okay. That's not okay. 8 hours is too long. Too long! And the worst part is they think it's cool and funny when the people performing had probably practiced tirelessly for more than 2 weeks. Yes, this is the thing. They probably did practice, you know, but I mean, you can't block a public street for 8 hours, you know. I'm surprised that we can even do that without a permit. I'm curious to know what you guys think because I feel like we're going to be a little divided. In my personal opinion, I would have waited to see when they were finished. I would have watched. I wasn't there. I couldn't see, you know, like how much space was on the sides of it. Could this man have gone around? I don't know. We can't really tell.
Guys, I can't believe what just happened. This girl, I don't want to put her on blast, but this girl took me out to the restaurant and now she's telling me after we ordered, she ain't got enough money. I'm shaking, like, why would you waste my time? Why would you bring me out? My time is actually valuable.
Yeah, but you didn't.
No. It's not how this works, guys. I can't actually believe it. Like, what is the point? If you're not in a position to date, don't be dating. Work on yourself first.
I have money though.
Oh, you have money?
Yeah.
Do you have enough?
Because
I don't do 50-50.
I don't know how much it
The
is.
other guys are willing to do 50-50. I'm not doing no 50-50. So can you pay this bill, yes or no?
I don't know how much it is. I don't know if I have
Absolutely
enough.
shocking. You know what? I'm gonna get someone to come pick me up. Get another girl to come pick me up. This is absolutely disgusting.
Okay. Someone has been watching a little too much Share 7. I really hope that for your sake that this is satire. Don't settle for broke women. Soft guy era, drizzle. Oh, I see how it is. Oh, okay, so drizzle instead of sprinkle. I think drizzle is a little gross, I'm not gonna lie. Like just a drizzle. Not a fan of the word drizzle, honestly, but okay. Very traumatic. I hope you are fine, King. Thank you, King. Still recovering. Yes, King. You know, when you flip it, it kind of does sound lame. Like we say yes, queen, and sprinkle, but like it doesn't hit the same when you flip it. With a drizzle moment, it means we will be asking men out and proposing. Are we not already doing that? Like realistically. Subscribe